Okay, this is not good. Let's keep my camera at a good angle so we can talk. Alright. Alright. So we are good to go. So what's up guys? I hope you guys are doing absolutely good. So welcome back to my another video. In this video I'm gonna talk about how I got admitted into Christ University and my experience, and I'll be talking about the few tips how you can get admitted in Christ University. So without wasting more time, and yeah, in this video I'm gonna take few guys from my class and they'll be talking about their experience. Today I'm gonna talk about 4 things. First is CUT, Christ University entrance test, and I'm going to talk about the interview, and I'm going to talk about the micro presentation MP, and then moving towards the experience. Then CUT, what you have to do is there'll be approx 40 to 50 MCQ questions related to your subject and the basic knowledge, basic English questions also in that CUT. And yeah, there'll be a time limit also, I guess. I'm not pretty sure because it's been 1 year bro giving exams, so I'm not pretty sure about the time limit. And yeah, you cannot cheat in Christ University CUT test, bro. You cannot, bro. I just tried till my head like that, and there was a notification popped out. If you do that thing once again, you are gonna be disqualified. You're gonna be disqualified. They are gonna remove you from the server. So that was one of the things. So you cannot cheat in the Christ University entrance test. The camera and the microphone will be on, so you cannot cheat. Alright, so I'll just sum up the things. What type of questions were asked in CUT exam, what questions they asked me and my friends. I don't know about others. So they asked me the questions related to my subject, basics English, and yeah, maths also, but basic ones like class 10s, and so it was pretty good. But the way I gave my CUT was kind of average, so bro, it was like I might get also, I might not get also, so it was like a balance thing. It was like a 50-50. I might get or I might not get. Moving towards the interview, bro. In interview I'm really maxed it out. It was really smooth and went amazing. I think so which pushed me while getting into Christ was interview only. Interview really helped me a lot. So the questions in interview they asked me was related to my subject, of course, and they asked me the current affairs also. So yeah, you got to be updated with your current affairs. You got to be updated, fine. So just be updated with the current affairs and related to your subject. Yeah, and that's it. So I'll be talking about the tips which really pushed me in getting into Christ. So you gotta be good with your subject. That's the one thing. So the tip number 1, you gotta be properly dressed. Fine, be properly dressed. Try wearing formals and trimmed beard and a nice and a clean haircut if you want to take, or just make your hair neat and clean. That's it. And a trimmed beard, fine if you're a guy. And you gotta be confident. Yeah, you have to be confident while giving the answer. In the whole interview process, try being confident. Have a water just beside you. Be confident. Talk about your achievements. The most important thing, talk about your achievements. Talk about your future goals. Like I gave a brief explanation about my future goals, and I talked about my achievements. Give a brief and a proper introduction about yourself. A brief and a proper introduction. Be confident while giving the answers. There is no need to worry. Talk about your future. Talk how you can contribute towards the Christ and the society. These were the few things I talked about, and this really helped me to push in getting into Christ. So talk about your achievements. Talk about your goals. When you're gonna talk about your goals, just be properly clear what you're gonna do in the upcoming days, because the interviewer who is taking the interview, he or she will be thinking this guy or this person is really clear what he's going to do in the upcoming days. So this is one of the advantages. So just be clear with that. And my interview was really awesome, bro. My interview was really awesome. So I'll just sum up what are the things they're gonna ask. Just have a proper and a brief knowledge about your subject, and just be updated with current affairs, and that's it. Like, yeah, this were the things they asked me. So it was a long interview. My interview was approx 10 to 15 minutes, bro. It was like really 10 to 15 minutes interview. So it was fine. I was confident that, so my interview was really good. Alright, so moving towards the micro presentation MP. My micro presentation was also dope, brother. It was dope because I had no idea in which subject I was awarded as winner, the topic I'll be getting on that. So when I was talking about my achievements, I also talked about I was awarded as a winner in Hindi prize examination. So the interviewer asked me what was your topic. So I said it was women empowerment. So I was awarded as a winner in that. So the question he asked me, what is women empowerment, and I had to talk about for the next 2 minutes and 3 minutes. I just talked about. I was really good with it. So I just gave a proper and a brief explanation about women's empowerment. So it was really good to go because I knew everything, like most of the things about women empowerment, because I already did in my previous thing in my achievements. So I already did this thing before. So it was really good to go. So it just got connected with the achievements thing. I don't know how it got connected with the achievements thing, but yeah, the question I got was this only women's empowerment, and I talked for the next 2 minutes. I got to be thinking for like, you get a time to think approx 30 seconds to 1 minute. Yeah, get time of thinking like 30 seconds to 1 minute, and you got to be speaking for the next 2 minutes. So I just spoke for like next 3 minutes, bro. It was really good because I knew most of the things about women empowerment. Let me clarify you, this thing might not work with you, but I don't know how it just got connected. For my friend, it was like what's going on in Sri Lanka in micro presentation, or what is the crisis going on in these places, or what's happening in United Kingdom. For my friend, what's going on in Sri Lanka, or what's happening in UK, or what's happening in US, or what is the political system going on in that place. So yeah, so micro presentation is going to be related to your subject only. All right, so in the whole interview process, you just got to be confident, calm down, explain properly, give a brief thing about most of the things, whatever questions were asked, and you are really good to go. So this were the things which really pushed me while getting into Christ. Now moving towards the real experience of being in Christ. It's been 7 to 8 months in Christ. Now let's go to my classmates, and yeah, even I'm gonna talk about my experience in Christ. Who is the most awaited question right now? The experience in Christ University. We'll be taking few of the guys from my talking about their experience in Christ University. So this is an honest review.
Hi, my name is Shrirup Ghosh.
Hello everyone, my name is Arjun Vikas.
Hi guys, I am Parth
Hello everyone, my name is Anurag Nivedan.
and I'm from Calcutta, and this is my first year in Christ University, and I'm in political science honors. And this first year in Christ University has been quite intriguing per se. If we talk about the experience in general, I don't think so. I really feel that college vibe that people talk about as freedom, because Christ University is quite rigorous as per its discipline. But I think if you want a wholesome, enriching academic experience with really experienced teachers.
So how do you feel in Christ? The first thing, is it good? Do you like the campus first of all?
Again, the campus that we are in, the Bangalore campus, it's
Pretty small, right?
it's 2 acres, too small.
Okay.
I think they're going to expand it later on.
Hmm.
But if you talk about sports, if you're thinking about fitness or any sport that you play, I don't think so this campus can accommodate that. We do have a basketball court there, but apart from that, you can play badminton and that's it. Yeah.
So do you like Christ University? Are you happy in Christ? That's the main thing. That's the thing. Are you happy in Christ?
If I think about it, yeah, I'm pretty happy in Christ. Even though it's the academic pressure is tough, the overall enjoyment per se, the college culture may not be as vibrant as some other government colleges. But I think overall, I think Christ University is pretty good, because I think it focuses on your wholesome development.
Absolutely.
And-
Even I agree with your point that it focuses on your development and skills and all. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
skills. As per Paul Science, I don't think so there's much skills to learn, but I think the examples that teachers bring on class and the general vibe of the class is pretty nice.
All right. Thank you, Shiru,
Thank
for
you,
your-
thank you.
And I'm studying political science honors at Christ University. This is a very great place if you want to explore who you are and want to get a real feel of life, work-life balance. If you want to learn, Christ University is the place for you.
Okay, what's the best thing you like about Christ? One best thing you like about Christ?
Best thing about Christ is it does not focus only on academics but also on your co-curricular activities.
What's the worst thing you like about Christ, or what you hate about Christ? One thing.
I think the very small Banagatta campus is very small and you can't play sports except for basketball.
So overall, your experience is good in Christ,
Yeah,
right?
experience is very good. If you are good with discipline, if you think you can be disciplined and you can work within the rules, it's awesome for you.
All right. Thank you, Pat.
I'm mostly from Trivandrum, Kerala, and I joined Christ. This is my first year. I joined back in August, I believe so. And what do I like about Christ? Christ has, first of all, this campus specifically, it's small, but it's, what do you say, it's compact, so it's useful as well. Christ has a special vibe to it, which gives you a sense of belonging, no matter where you are from India or even outside as well. So Christ is very special that way, and also there is no ragging of any sort. So everyone is welcome here. And not only that, what I like most about Christ is that it involves itself with every part of society. As we know that there are many clubs within Christ that are part of improving society. For example, the electoral literacy club.
What do you hate about Christ?
Hate about Christ.
Yeah,
Pehle to
what
ye
you don't like about Christ? The worst thing.
This campus is extremely small. Like literally, it's a building, not a campus.
Alright.
That is one thing. And the other thing is, again, about this campus only. If you have any main event, we have to go to the central campus, which is 7 kilometers away. Neither do they provide any transportation. And especially if you're living in the hostel, curfew is at 9:15, which sucks. Other than that, the campus is pretty good.
Coming to academics, what are your perspective regarding that?
Academics is Christ is taken very seriously, I believe that, because CIAs are assignments we have here quite frequently, and the level of teaching in Christ here is excellent, I would say so, except for one or two teachers.
Alright, thank you Ajay, thank you for coming, thank you.
And I'm currently studying political science honors at Christ University, and my experience here has been very great so far, and I've learned a lot of things. I've developed many skills, and I think I'll have a good time in the future.
What's the best thing you like about Christ? One best thing about Christ.
The best thing that I like about Christ is that from the first year itself, students are being given research-oriented work. I think it really develops the critical thinking ability of students and also the researching ability.
Okay, thank you. And what's the worst thing you like about Christ?
Is that Christ is comparatively pressurizing, and but I would say that it's not a bad thing because it's basically preparing us for the professional world.
Alright, thank you Anurag. Okay guys, coming to my experience in Christ University. Well, it's been 6-7 months I guess. My experience overall is pretty good. Honestly, it's pretty good. Getting to learn new things, new skills, and there are 100 plus events in Christ University. 100 plus. And I really like it. Because I'm actually, bro, if you're coming to Christ, then you are learning something. That's for sure. And well, sometimes it becomes a headache. Headache in the terms of academics. Because what it was in school, it's not like out here. You really need to work your ass off out here. That's the honest shit I like to give, and marks won't be coming flying to you. You need to work for that marks. And sometimes, and the most important thing, you need to find a good company out here. If you got a good company, bro, you are good to go. But when my experience in Christ is pretty good. I really like it because I'm learning new things every day, and there are 100 plus events as I mentioned before. And I'm trying to take part in most of the things. When you think if your life is gonna be cool in Christ, that's not the thing. You need to manage time if you're coming to Christ. As I mentioned before, like balance between the time. And when you think this is gonna be like DU environment, the university type of environment, no bro, it's not a government college, it's a private institute. And there's no politics. And when there's an event, people literally enjoy a lot. There's a whole group of surroundings and people enjoy. That for sure, people enjoy. And if you follow me on Instagram, you can check up with the highlights. So yeah, people enjoy, and there's a good, as I said before, if you find a good company, everything is good to go. Just make sure you find a good company if you're coming to Christ. I'm doing political science honors. It's a 3 years course for the timing. I guess 3 years course only. So it's pretty good. Well, the campus is very small out here, honestly. I came from 67 acres to suddenly to 2 acres. So it's very small, honestly. And if you're planning to play games and all, like sports and all, outdoor sports, so bro, you gotta be thinking about that. Well, Central campus got one. But the BGR campus is small. The faculties are good, bro. The faculties are good. They really help you out. And yeah, it's quite challenging sometimes because you need to balance the thing. If you are coming to Christ, bro, you need to do multitasking. There are 100 plus events and you'll be taking part in a lot of things. So you need to balance. It's a life balance thing out here. Well, you are learning very thing, and it's a very professional thing. Like as mentioned, excellence and they'll master you in most of the things, and that's it. my experience, Christ is very good. Okay, so this was the few honest reviews given by the Christ University students and my batchmates mine. So I hope you like this video, and if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know if you're coming to Christ University in the comment section. That's it for today's video. That's it. Bye bye. Take care. Tada.